Welcome to Daily Revs. We got a special treat today. We're reviewing the 2025 Hyundai Ioniq 5N. This is probably, oh, not probably, this is one of my favorite cars in the entire world. This thing is absolutely phenomenal. I'm not even lying when I say this is probably the best performance car under $100,000 on the market right now. If you don't know what the Ioniq 5 or the Ioniq 5N is, this is Hyundai's performance electric car from its N brand. So there's a regular Ioniq 5, which is an excellent EV. This is the performance version of that. This thing is a absolute beast. So first up, power. This thing is powered by a dual electric motor setup. And total power output is a monstrous 601 horsepower with an overboost function that brings that up to 641 horsepower, and I believe it's 545 pound-feet of torque. It's just insane. You're faster than everything else on the road. I recently tested another one of these a few months back, and I hit 60 in 2.8 seconds. And that's with the onboard launch control. Without even trying, it'll easily hit 60 3 seconds all day. Even if you're not even trying, you can still hit 60 in under 4 seconds. It's all-wheel drive, dual motor setup. The downside, the range isn't great. It's about 221 miles fully charged, but it makes up for that by being one of the fastest charging EVs on the market. You can go from 10 to 80% in about 15 or 20 minutes. Let's step inside here. So one of the hallmarks of the N brand is the customization that these cars allow you when you get one. So you can customize, you can see here on the screen, you can customize everything from how the motor responds, steering, the adaptive suspension, the ELSD, electronic stability control. There's active sound design on here, launch control, lateral G-force meter. There's even more performance options. Launch control, E-shift, which is pretty much a shift light here on the digital console. Active sound design. It gives this is a customizable. Some people don't like this, but this is pretty much customizable piped-in sound. It's artificial. It's cool to play with. It can be a little annoying though. This one, I don't know if you can hear it. Let me see if I don't think you could turn it up, but let me see. Yeah, it's all the way up. This one is this sounds like an Elantra N, Hyundai's compact performance vehicle. I don't know, I can't rev it, but yeah, this one, ignition, it makes it sounds like an internal combustion engine, so sport compact. Evolution makes this thing sound like some kind of futuristic spaceship. It's pretty cool. Supersonic, this one is actually crazy, as it actually sounds like a jet fighter, and when it's shifting, you'll actually hear, under hard acceleration, you'll actually hear this thing do like mini sonic booms. It's absolutely crazy. But the performance options on this thing are absolutely insane. Some people think it's overkill. I think it's an excellent selling point, as most other performance cars on the market don't have this level of customization, and if they do, it's extremely limited to things like drive modes or adaptive suspension setups. But you can even customize, you can even precondition the battery for drag or track use. In pedal, this allows you to customize the automatic braking, the regenerative braking. There's even a G-force meter, in drift optimizer, which is pretty much a drift mode. There's a circuit mode that has pre-programmed tracks from around the world. There's Lime Rock, Road America, Road Atlanta, Sonoma, Watkins Glen. It's this thing is just incredible. On the wheel here, in addition to the drive mode buttons, there's sport, normal, and eco. This is also the NGB, stands for N-Grin boost. This is what you press if you want the full power output of the electric motors. This gives you the full 641 horsepower. It only lasts for about 10 or 20 seconds, and I believe there's a waiting period between usage. There's like a cooldown period. There's dual N buttons on the steering wheel, so you can actually customize each of these buttons. So like you could put this button if you want full-blown in sport mode everything for this one, or if you want, say you want, you know, the responsiveness of the electric motors and, you know, one of the active sound designs, but you want everything soft, you could program that one on this button. Other than that, it's standard Ioniq 5N, which isn't bad. It's a little plasticky. Thank God, just in spite of the big screen, Hyundai is sticking with physical haptic controls for the climate control and physical actual buttons for, you know, things like the navigation system, the radio. There's a wireless charger here, 2 USB-Cs here, another one here, 12 volt outlet here. These slick cup holders here that you push, and that actually swipes out so we can hold bottles. When you stow those away, this is actually a pretty nice sized bin to keep, you know, whatever you want in there. There's a Bose speaker system in here, one of the deepest glove boxes I've ever seen in my entire life. Let me highlight these excellent sports seats. I'm pretty sure they're inspired by BMW. The N badges here actually light up. This is a Alcantara with, I believe this is leather. It might be, you know, a synthetic leather. Either way, they look absolutely fantastic. They're pretty comfortable. The packaging is weird because these are actually heated and cooled, but they're not power. They're not power seats. So it's manual adjustments, but there's heating and cooling, which I found strange. I thought at first it was something to do with weight or to keep the price down, but it's just strange to me how they did that, because other N cars, like the old Kona N, it had a manual passenger and a power driver, and both were heated. But I don't know, maybe it's a, you know, to keep the price down, or I don't know. It's just strange to me. In the back is pretty roomy. One of the things about electric cars, since there's no actual transmission, the floor's actually flat, so you get a lot more leg room back here. 2 more USB-Cs, vents in the B pillars, AC vents in the B pillars, N badges in the rear. These don't light up, they just look cool. More suede Alcantara leather back here, fold down armrest. It's sparse, but it's not a bad place to spend time. You do get this cool checker flag decal on the door. In the back here, Hyundai calls the Ioniq 5 an SUV. To me, it's not. This is more, especially in N trim, this is more hot hatch than anything. But in the back, you get a nice size. You do get decent size cargo capacity. Excuse all my reusable shopping bags back here in my camera. Both seats do fold down, manual folding. One thing I forgot to highlight about the rear seats, they are adjustable for passengers back here. So not only does the seat backs recline, but the bottoms can adjust fore and aft as well on both sides. It's a 60-40 split, so that's pretty cool. Stowage space, bottle holders in the door. One thing about the Ioniq 5N is not cheap, and that might turn a lot of people off. Pricing starts at just over $66. Loaded, as you see here, this thing is just under $69,000. This paint option here is $1,000, one of 2 matte paint options that the Ioniq 5N comes with. So if you choose one of those 2 matte paint options, is this, and they call it gray, but it's more like a matte black. They're both $1,000. Other color options, these come in orange, white, and black. Those are no cost, but as you see here, this is just under 69 grand. But some might say that's a lot. To me, it's not, given the performance of this thing. I'm talking, you're keeping up with supercars in this thing, and it's hard to argue bang for your buck at prices that are, to me, over $50,000. But with the performance this thing has and the ability to keep up with McLarens and GTRs and stuff like that, especially, you know, stoplight races, 60 miles per hour, you can't beat it. It literally is one of, if not the best performance car under $100,000 right now. Styling wise, I think it looks great. Some might not agree with me. The back, you have all this black arrow. There's like a diffuser under here. Hyundai's signature F1-like spoiler with the center high mounted stoplight. For 2025 or 2024, they finally added a rear wiper to the Ioniqs, which a lot of people have been asking for. I love the tail light design here, the LEDs. It's like a technical, futuristic look that I love it. You can see that in the headlights as well. Go around here. They look like afterburners. I think they look great. Up front, more cooling for the battery. I believe that's active aero. Cameras and sensors for the parking features and the automated cruise control and driver assistance features. These are 20-inch wheels, or 21s, 275 35 ZR71. These are Pirelli P0s. Excellent tire, especially for something with this kind of power and performance. But yeah, you can't beat the performance of this thing. I love it so much. I wish I could park it alongside my bed while I sleep at night so I could put my hand on. That's how much I love it. It's just an excellent hot hatch. It's just fantastic. But yeah, I'll make another video showing the acceleration of the thing and how intense it is. For those that don't actually believe that Hyundai could pull something like this off, I'll make a short video showing that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks.